Hello and welcome back to 7 Days to Die 1.0. Today, we are going to continue with what we started in the last episode. If you haven't seen that one, I would recommend you go watch that. It introduces the series. Last time, we said we were going to do some of these challenges here in the survival challenge tree, I'm going to call it. I did a couple of them accidentally. I killed a snake and then cooked it and I got charred meat. But we still need to drink from a water source and make a dew collector and make a farm plot. And we need to get the homesteading reward, which I don't know what that is, so that'll be really interesting, as well as the survival reward, presumably. One thing to note, traders open at 4 AM now, so we could go straight to Trader Rect if we wanted, but I already have a fetch job, so let's just go grab it first. I gathered up some of the supplies we need for the dew collector, the farm plot, and whatever else I needed to craft already. But not all of the things I need. So we still need some scrap polymer, some rotten flesh. Ooh, vehicle magazine. Nice. Scrap polymer, rotten flesh, and I think that's actually it to make those last few items. Now, can I sneak in here and take this dog thing? I forget what it's called, the cage. Because there's a dog there and he'll kill me, but if I can get that easily, that'd be nice. Ooh, is this the one with a cement mixer? Because we might want to quickly double loot the outside of this if it is. Cement mixer there. Is there another one? You know what, I'm gonna loot this. Got a forge ahead there. Hello, zombie. Let's loot the mailbox as well. We're up. Didn't get a chance to read what it is, but it doesn't really matter for my build anyway. Does she feel weirdly close? Have I got my FOV wrong? I do, that's... There we go, now we can play properly. Okay, and let's... Oh yeah, the truck, that's what I wanted to loot. A sledgehammer magazine, kinda terrible, but whatever. Start that, and then we can just redo that little loop there and get another forge ahead, so we're up to 4, that's good. Especially since they're a little bit rarer now that forges don't guarantee it. It looks like cement mixers still do though. But overall, forges are actually really hard to find in the world in places except for trader compounds, so it's actually not that big of a nerf if you think about it. It just means that you can't guarantee 2 every time you find a trader. You can just guarantee 1 and have a decent chance at another one. Those digest, cool. So, let's... Oh, this is a fetch job. We don't need to kill everybody. Right, that's good. We can get onto bigger and better things later on. Let's break... I pissed off someone? I hear movement. Oh yeah, I've got one headphone on. Let's fix that. Yeah, we woke up that other guy over there. That screamer scream is fake, by the way. It doesn't actually summon anything. He's just part of this POI to scare you. Ow. Let's take my coffee. I could use it. I've not got the stamina to kill these guys quickly on insane difficulty, and they have buffed a lot of the zombies' health, so I wouldn't be surprised if that's contributing to it. I don't know if the basic zombies got much of a buff, though. Still, they definitely feel a little bit tankier, but then again, I am using a batons build, and that's just how the game is when you're playing a batons build. There we go. Right, let's try that again. We'll break in the side and just steal the thing, because I don't feel like doing a whole POI right away, when I don't have to. Grab that, and let's go see Wrecked. Is there any... Yeah, there's a couple of things we get scrap polymers from in here. Got a food magazine, which is really necessary, because I don't want to live off of charred meat. Some more scrap polymer. You made a scrap polymer? No, you're made of paper. Take down this for some scrap polymer. Not much, though. Oh, this bag had aloe in it. I'd actually like to plant that if I'm going to plant anything. Oh, there's another cement mixer over here. I assume this is part of this POI and not that other one. Another forge ahead there. We can make a forge now. Oh, there's a zombie in there. Cool. Head pop. More scrap polymers. I saw something over here that was of interest. There's a dew collector. Do we get forge ahead from you? Still not guaranteed, but might have a chance. It'll be hard to tell until we search a bunch of them, and they're not a very common item. This feels very overgrown. Oh, hey. Anything useful in here? Water cooler bottle, some water in it. Get some polymer from that. New chemistry set here with some water in it. Apple bag, maybe some armor? Oh, a pipe machine gun, I'll take that. Nothing else too helpful in here. Can I search that cabinet? Yes, I can. Food magazine. We can make grilled tea, so we're saved from a horrible world of charred meat now. Duct tape there. Let's go back to Rect now. I'll keep an eye out for any more useful materials. There's these new trucks as well that aren't like branded, they're just color, like pink box truck, green box truck. I don't know what the loot for them really is, but it doesn't seem to be that useful. There's a new fire station too. Hey, these are probably made of scrap polymers, right? They are. Not many, but enough. I don't need lead and brass right now because I rarely craft ammo in Alpha 21. Might need to craft more ammo in Alpha, well, 1.0 now. I don't know, but I'm going to assume not, and if it bites me on the ass later, hey, it just makes for more entertaining gameplay anyway. More scrap polymer there, so can we make a dew collector now? Oh, we can. Oh yeah, we need to find a lake for me to go and like get diarrhea from, because the challenge makes you do it, and unless you have a water purifier, it's going to end in some health damage at least. There's 2 urban combats in here. Take less damage indoors and deal more damage indoors. Cool, that's a good one. Oh, Adrenaline Rush is really good. It makes armor not slow you down in combat. So now you can just wear heavy armor if you want. It doesn't even matter. Not that I have any. I can only make primitive armor. Speaking of primitive armor, does that scale differently? No, it always just requires wood and fibers. Well, we should make some more of that and see what the improvement is. So let's get some plant fibers. We need like a whole bunch, but nothing too bad. And let's craft a new set of primitive armor and see what the armor rating difference is. You get an additional 1.5% per armor piece for level 3. That's pretty decent. Giving me a total of 38. 38% damage resistance is not bad for day 2. You would only have that in Alpha 21 if you found a good set of scrap armor. So that's not bad considering I have no mobility penalties at all because it's primitive armor. So I needed also 1 rotten flesh for my farm plot. We will look for some roadkill. Is there like a dead guy in here? Oh, there's a dead zombie, but she's not really dead. But no, there is not rotten flesh in there. I'll deal with her later. Oh, I'm hungry. There's the roadkill, that'll do. Right, farm plot block. Let's take these back to my base so that I don't have to place them outside Trader Rex. Where the fuck do I live again? It's not giving me a marker on the map. Oh, I live right here. Let's place my farm plot. I'll just place it like as close to the building as I can. Zombies don't really attack it. Plant some... Ah, you can't plant it there because of this. Of course you can't. Of course you can. Let's just pick up the farm plot with a shovel. You didn't know, now you do. You can do this. Unless they changed it and I'll look like an idiot, but I don't really care, so it's fine. There we go, you get your farm plot back. Plant it a little bit away then, and just put an aloe on it. And then I need to put my dew collector at a slightly elevated position. Can it go up there? Hang on, let me go inside. We just hop out the window maybe. Hang on. Can I just dump it here? Doesn't have to look nice if it works. No, I can't. Right, let's use this as a basis anyway. And we'll be slightly more protected from screamer issues. Do you need 4 or do you need 6? You need 6. Okay, better idea, better. Give me more frames. Because the zombies will attack this and it's really annoying. I like to make it elevated so they leave it alone. And if we just place this in the middle... Oh yeah, you need a block under it or it'll fall, so let's do like that so I can still come under it and just easily access it. Place that there. Dew collector. So the dew collector only makes murky water now. If you can get the water filter upgrade though, it'll go back to the normal one, but you also get 2 more upgrades which allow it to collect water faster and it allows it to store twice as much. So it's kind of a buff, kind of a nerf. I think it's overall a good thing. Late game, you'll be able to get away with a lot less dew collectors, or you'll be able to get a lot more water from the same amount, whichever way you want to look at it. Still not the biggest fan of the feature in general, because I think it is just dumb that you can't just fill a container and boil it, but if this is what we're dealing with, it is better than it was before. Let's say better than Alpha 21. I got some ammo for the pipe machine gun. So the last thing we need to do for the survival reward is find a lake and just contract all kinds of diseases from it, which is relatively easy to do. Oh, I need to eat. Ah, whatever, I'll buy something from this vending machine. One of these rewards might just end up being food anyway. So we want to look at the water and press E on it. Did I get lucky? No diarrhea. Congratulations me. So now we can redeem this. Did it? It undid the harvesting of the raw meat. So when you do the raw meat one, you should know about this if you're doing this at home. Redeem this before you cook the meat or you'll lose the harvested meat thing. So we need to go find an animal to kill. Let's head over to Rex. That's really annoying. Right, well, we'll just have to wait to get that challenge line reward until we find like a chicken or a rabbit. But we can continue with other stuff with him for now. So let's see what we get for the other one and what we get for this quest. So the Retrieve the Supplies quest gives me this. 3 grilled meat is tempting, but I'll take the skill magazine bundle. And the homesteading reward gives you what looks like a variety of magazines and mods. So I will take the... I don't know why. I don't really want any of these too much, but if I'm gonna get any of them, I'll take Tools Digest. So that's kind of lame, but it's good to know now, and it's better than nothing. Let's take that fetch, read those Tools Digest, read those armors, read those farmings, read those big hitters, bunch of stuff. Are you selling raw meat, Rect? Just if I could move this along, it'd be helpful. No, he is not. Right, well, we'll have to keep an eye out then. What tier am I at? 4 out of 10, cool. Alright, let's take this quest. It's just a fetch, so again, if I can avoid actually having to go into the POI and shit, I'm always going to choose to do that. Oh, you dig something here. Because it's just not a good use of your time, because you get paid less for the fetch jobs, you see, so if you can avoid doing more than you have to, especially if you're on higher difficulties where all the fights have a decent chance of taking a solid chunk of your health out, just take it. Just, you know, fetch it. Don't... Well, you can do what you want, but my recommendation would be not to bother going through a whole POI for half the pay and twice as much danger than you need to be in. But fetches are decent for getting quest rewards and for getting your quest counter up, which is quite important because once you get to tier 1 complete, you get a bicycle, which is going to be your only mode of transport for a hot minute. Well, I'm going to keep going with the crafting skill magazines, because it is your main method of progressing now, so getting anything there would be good. Let's take that. 2 armored ups, 2 shotgun weeklies, 2 knife guys. Not all that helpful yet. Let's get some food. What's the best value here? I'm guessing 15. So sham and pasta would be your best bet. They've nerfed the amount of dukes you get from quests as well, so that's less viable now, but I am still just going to do it for convenience. Also, we unlock the ability to make the even better primitive armor. Oh, but it takes duct tape and cloth at the final tiers. Interesting. That might genuinely not be worthwhile doing, but I will do it to see what the armor rating is on a level 5 at least, so let's keep our eyes open for opportunities for cloth. Which is probably... I could break down that tent, but that's going to be more of a fight than it needs to be. How much cloth do you get from these? So 1 cloth fragment per thing, and you need 7 for duct tape, so if you wanted 4 times 7... you need 28 cloth plus 10 for each one, so 68 cloth, so 68 cotton plants. I mean, I could probably do it this way. Oh, I see a rabbit, hang on, let me get my stamina back. I'll try and get a shot at it with the arrow, but I'm notoriously shit with this bow. Oh, it's on the move. Where did it go? Too much foliage. Maybe a melee run's the best way to do it. How our ancestors did it, it's how I'll do it. I mean, not with a pipe baton, but you know. Oh, I missed. And now I don't have the stamina to actually swing when I've gotten. There we go. So now we've harvested the raw meat, right? Okay, it's just bugged. Track? Did I not just harvest 10 raw meat? Oh, buggy game. Buggy video game. I don't think it anticipated you. Oh wait, it says harvest with a bone knife. Do you think it has to be a bone knife? If it has to be a bone knife, that's incredibly anal. Right, we'll try that then. Maybe it isn't a bug, maybe it's just very particular about how you do it. Track this again. So I was hunting cloth to test this armor. I really don't know if it's going to be worth it though. I know crafting level 6 definitely isn't going to be worth it because you need a very rare part for that. So save that for your good stuff near the end of the game, but level 5, I don't know if the armor increase is going to be worth hunting down all this cloth and glue and stuff, but that's probably just because I'm so used to the luxury of not needing to do that because we've got the primitive armor now. If you think about it, you're basically crafting a level 1 padded armor from the previous update, so it's actually not that bad. Probably definitely is worth it. That is 33 cotton. We need more than that. We needed like 68, but I think I have 1 cloth piece, so 67. Need to find another patch of cotton. I've already like ripped 3 of them. This looks like one. There we go, 67. Let's turn that all into cloth. Well, that does that. What else do I need for the primitive armor? I need much more wood, much more plant fiber. That is very easily done. Let's get like 100 plant fiber. There we go, 100 of that. And then I need wood as well. I'm assuming 100. Yep. Just chop down a quick tree here. While that's doing that, I'll also queue up the 4 duct tape I need. There we go. We've got like a minute before we can actually craft it, so let's just go do our fetch job in the meantime. Start you. We need to go up. You think I have to go inside at all? Let's find out. Still above me here. So could I break the ceiling maybe? It is about here. Still quicker than doing a whole PY. Also keep an eye out for some animals up here. They'll even load in. We shall see. Is that the... Yeah, let's craft the primitive armor now. There we go. I might have to lightly step into the PY here. And then lightly step out. Now, is there a safe way down? I'll just use the thing I built up. That armor done? It is. Right, so it goes up another 2% here for another 2 levels for a total of 45, basically 46%. That's really good for armor you can make on like day 2. And the increase between regular, primitive, and level 5 is from 32 to 45, or 46 almost. So probably is worth doing. You can make a pipe machine gun at quality 3. That's a very interesting armor rebalance, because having almost 50% damage resistance in light armor for no movement penalty on day 2 in the forest biome, that's unheard of in the previous update. You're only getting this kind of armor rating if you're choosing heavy armor, or you have like military armor, but you're not going to have maximum mobility and stamina regen in that, and you're not going to have that on day 2. That is something. Because now light armor is light armor. It doesn't give you any movement penalties or stamina penalties at all. Previously, what was referred to as light armor is now medium armor. And you get some small movement speed and stamina penalties for wearing it. But not as bad as heavy. And in our quest reward...
Put away your weapon.
I will take... I want a guaranteed forge head or a chance at like 2 of them. I think I'll take a chance at like 2 of them. None that time. Armored up again and handgun magazines. So we got armored up there. Are we now able to craft? Well, we could now craft level 6 primitive armor if I wanted to, but I mean, look, the legendary armor parts are primitive armor. Come on, you'd probably get like 50% damage resistance from that. It's not worth it. Can we now make like all the regular armors though? Like, where is it? Armor. No, we need 1 more armor book, and then we can start making the specialized armors. And to make those, you need armor crafting kits, which require armor parts. And I don't think I've found many, if any, of those. So that might not be a thing. If you have any jobs wrecked, let's take that one. Also have a skill point, so let's put that in another point of electrocutioner. Put the weapons more in my favor. I'm just going to deal with being hungry today. At least if we're going kind of into the wilds here, we might find more animals. We can test out that like bone knife issue. Ah, this place. See if we can just easy fetch it. In the middle somewhere. It is in this cabin. Right there. Well, let's just go inside. It's just one of the rooms of the place. Ah! Being low on water is a lot worse than being low on food. So, be careful. And watch out for the floor, apparently. Another skill point. Let's put that into... Well, what would make sense is to put it into lockpicking, and if you're not familiar with this, you'll probably think I'm insane, but lockpicking actually governs Forge Ahead, and it's preferable to Advanced Engineering if you're trying to get Forge Ahead books, because Advanced Engineering affects like 4 books, and if you put points in it, you'll start finding more of all of them, so the increase you get is spread out across those books, because you'll find more of everything else. There's less chances to get the one you actually want. So let's take some lockpicking just for the books. It's a useless skill overall. Oh, some Grandpa's Moonshine. That's an incredibly powerful item to find on day 2, but I will accept it gladly. Some murky water. Now, if I was actually doing these POIs, it would take me a lot longer, but I would be getting a lot more food and water, so that is something to consider, but I'd rather not. I'll just take some food and water from the quest rewards if I really need it. I'd rather get on to tier 2s faster, if that makes sense. Tier 2s are just going to give you more of everything you want from the tier 1s. Did I eat that food there? I did. Didn't really help. I'm also not helping myself by sprinting everywhere, but I am not doing this around the world until I get a bicycle. I just deal with having shit food and water until later on in the game. One thing I have learned from my many thousands of hours in this game is sometimes a lot of the advice you get from people kind of pointless. Just go. Just go. Like, just go. Just hurry the fuck up and get further into the game faster, and you won't have to worry about any of these minute things. Cornbread,
Here's your
first aid
reward.
bandages. Ooh, first aid bandages are definitely worth it. The crafting skills magazines could give me the armor thing, which I'm more interested
You
in, to
got
be
money
honest.
this time,
He is
or
also
you just
selling
here
food
to
and
piss me
water,
off?
but I don't want to waste my money on it if I can stop it. I would like to unfuck my water situation, though. That is more important.
Now that you're done, get out of my store.
Also, let's eat this raw egg, because I'm not going to be able to do anything with it for a while, so why not? Okay, there's 2 handgun magazines, 2 tech planets, which I actually do need, and 2 armored ups. So now we can make whatever of these I want. I just need leather and the items here. I might have some armor
Look quick,
parts
back.
at my base. They're 600 each. Wow. Vehicle adventures. Oh, I want to buy these as well. I could also buy pieces of armor, but I don't actually want to make any of these, and they're 3,000, so
Watch yourself,
no.
stranger.
Right, let's take another job from him. Fetch
I don't like
440.
you. Well, good luck.
What tier am I on here? 8. Oh, 7. I'm not going to get tier 1 done today then. I'm 1 short. Even if I get the next one done, that is. Because he only has 5 a day. I could check if that exploit exists, where you can leave the game and come back. I probably won't even have time to do it anyway. I wonder, has my dew collector produced anything yet? Oh, there's a rabbit. Hang on. Let my stamina regen. Keep an eye on it. I believe. Don't run into the dog, POI. Right, so let's switch to a bone knife and see if that was the problem. It was. You have to harvest it with a bone knife, and don't get rid of it, because you might lose it. So now we have the survival reward, which we can get from the trader, which we'll do on the way back from the other thing. How's the dew collector doing? Produced 1 water. It's better than nothing. Let's go up to my cooking pot here. Put some fuel in it. And then get some water and some food. I'm not going to sit around for it. I'll just let it help me in the future. I also have more of this and some extra food in here, though. Do I have the ability to craft things like goldenrod tea? I do. Give me that water. Let me cancel this briefly. Make 1 goldenrod tea. You up the meat. You up the water. Keep the rest of this in here in case I want to make more. It's so strange they made it require a bone knife. Oh, I could also bake these potatoes. Yeah, just throw those in there. You know what, I'm just going to drink one of these waters because that tea is going to take ages. Let's continue. That's what the Master Chef's perk is for if you want to speed that up, but I don't care. Oh, it's Motel 8. This will be an easy one to steal supplies from because it's all like modular. Ooh, hello. Newspaper box. Lucky looter. Also, I do not need this bone knife now. I have a hunting knife. Start this and research all these containers out here, and then let's get the supplies, and then see if I can maybe do that buried supplies as well. I'll take a battery, I might need it later. And big hairs, not too helpful. Right, so the supply bag is over here. One of these rooms, or is it in that back area? It's in the back area. That was extremely easy. Rifle part might be useful, I don't know. Hey, let's go back to Trader Wrecked. I've just remembered I can make a forge, so I should consider putting that on my list of things to do as well. I think I have most of that, actually. Let's go to my base really quickly. We're right here. Not that I really think I'm going to need a forge, but it gets you a quest now, at least. One of those. Oh, no, wait, I've got duct tape. I'm good. And then 3 pipes. There we go. We can make a forge. Let's continue. And that'll start us off on the crafting quest, right? Yeah, then we need a work... Oh, no, then we need to make forged iron. Then we make a workbench. Then we make pipe bombs. I like that they tell you to do that, because that's a really smart thing to do. Then cement mixer. Concrete mix, chemistry station, gas cans. Solid little quest here there for explaining all the basic things you need to do. And then we've got the trader ones are going to take a very long time unless I go looking for all these other traders. These armor, ammo, vehicles and tools, cool. Complete quest tier 1, open a trade route. Okay, so that'll be cool. Harvesting, jars of honey. Ah, they now tell you how to get jars of honey, that's smart. Cobblestone rocks from tarped pallets. Okay, these are really good tips for new players, actually. Harvest stone, short iron pipes. Does it tell you? Water barrels, window blinds, and trash. Leather from restaurant booths. That's an interesting way to tell new players to do that, but sure, it does work. Harvest rotten flesh with a knife. I've done that. Oh, it needs to be with a bone knife. Fuck's sake, I did it again. We can just add that to the list of shit I need to do, though. Let's place my forge. The bones, make another bone knife because the quests are very temperamental about precisely what you do the thing with. So the forge is done, we can redeem that for a little XP boost. And let's go hand in this quest, and keep an eye out for some rotten flesh, even though I've already collected a shitload of it without a bone knife. I suppose they want to make sure you don't accidentally do these quests by just looting, but it is kind of annoying that they didn't just tag it as like any knife or any axe or any pickaxe, you know? Has to be the bone knife, even though I've moved past that on day one because I got lucky. Imagine a new player found a hunting knife and got really fucking confused and thought the game was buggy as shit. I figured out that this game is a pile of dog shit sometimes, and that it would probably be that it needs a bone knife, but I don't know if a new player would. Ooh, lockpicks are tempting, because I could open a police car with that. Pipe bombs are tempting, but I'm just going to keep pushing the progression. And then the next reward for advanced survival is just another pile of books, which is kind of disappointing. I'll take the armored up though. 2 forge aheads, 2 medical journals, 2 foods, and 2 armored up. I don't know what I just unlocked there, but that's fine. Let's take his last job, the bird supplies. You make yucca juice now, that's good. So I need to harvest honey from these stumps for one of the challenges. I like that it at least gives me some busy work to do, stop me just running straight to everything, but it does kind of rely on you being obsessive enough to do all the challenges. In this case, it is lucky that I am. How many rotten flesh do I need? 10, and I need 5 honey. 5 honey is going to take a while to get. They're only like a 20% chance. There's chickens all over the place over there. I'm tempted, but I won't. I need to focus on the job. What am I doing on some of these? Oh, you need to gather a lot of stuff. Harvest 2,000 wood, 1,000 clay, 1,000 sand. These actually aren't too, like, grindy as I thought they'd be. It's just 1,000 of everything, basically. Oh, that's fucked, though. You have to find 50 silver, gold, and diamonds. Well, that's just infuriating. That's going to take, like, to the end of the game. Ah, they have a farmer challenge, too. Oh, yes, there's healing challenges, which are largely based around the idea. Hey, I cured an abrasion. Is that just not one of them? No, you'd... Wait, when you say cure mild infection, that is the smallest one, right? Oh, there's challenges to kill rabbits and chickens. Okay. Oh, and they have ones for specific zombies as well. Oh, and you get legendary crafting bundles for doing some of these. Well, that's nice at least. You get explosives for 50 of those, you get ammo for 50 of those. Pretty good, actually. Encourages you to kill as many zombies as possible. I wonder how good the ammo reward really is going to be, though, for that first one. Doesn't seem like it's going to be a good way of getting ammo if you have to kill 500 zombies to get it. It seems like it's just going to be a nice little boost for having played the game. Also, I want to test the armor, so I'm going to take a hit here and see how, essentially on day 2, what's the difficulty been turned down to. So we took 9 plus 5, 14 damage. Taking 14 damage per hit on day 2 of insane difficulty is huge. Start this quest. Oh, you know, I think I did unlock the ability to make better shovels. I got plant fibers. Can get some stone from this rock here. We can make a better shovel. While I'm doing this, might as well do an axe as well. Let's dig. At least this is contributing to my clay digging mission, for which you get just XP. Oh, that's it closed in there by digging at the sides. Ah, must have slipped right past it there. Right, let's see. Food, magazine, food, and some murky water. Let's get out of here. Stop sneaking, you get stuck. Let's run away. Well, let's waddle away. Try and get this reward before he closes at least. Oh, they're coming. I wonder, if I was to reset his trades, do you think I could get like a fetch job done today? And then we could start tomorrow with tier 2s. That would be really nice if we could do that. Oh, hello, tree stump. Then there. Let's see, how do they word that one, by the way? Because that could be a problem for new players. Harvest honey from tree stumps. Harvesting tree stumps with axes is a chance to yield honey. You probably say exactly how much, because new players might be like, are these tree stumps? Are these the right ones? I've watched far too many people play this game for the first time, haven't I?
You break it, buy it.
Mod. Medium and heavy boots will have no stamina penalty and will reduce noise when moving. That's really good, but I imagine it'll come up later. So let's take more crafting skill magazines. Right, let's at least see if the old exploit works. You can choose to use it if you want. You just leave the game and then join back in. This only works on single player, by the way. Or local hosted if you're the host. You want everybody to rejoin just for you. Oh, yeah, it does teleport you outside the trader. If you leave the game in the trader. Is that to try and stop you from doing that, maybe? I don't know. I'm not going to have time to do this job, though. I think the tree stump slowed me down. Still, we can check if the thing works. Hey, Bob.
You better buy something.
Yeah, it does work. You still get another big ling of quests. We could maybe do this during the night, and in the morning we could hand it in and do the thing again, and then just be on tier 2. For the sake of speeding up the experience, I think we should do that, but you can let me know in the comments. I don't know if I'll get a chance to read them in time for the next episode. Probably not, actually, so just deal with it. This isn't like a challenge series anyway where it matters. I'm just trying to get through things quickly so that we can see more of the game. The rain was very sudden, wasn't it? Here we are. This one's a nightmare. I hope I don't have to go into that main area there. That vulture. There we go. Right. Where are you hiding the thing? Is it in the main room? It is in the main room, but we could break a window. Oh, we could really break a window. We don't have to actually smash it. We can just do that. I wonder if I can make it back to Rect in time. I got, what, 20 in-game minutes? I might make it. Let's see. I don't mind having to sneak back to my base during the night. I can do that. If shit goes really bad, I've got the moonshine. Although I'm gonna have a bicycle if I do this right.
Trader Rect is closing shortly.
Uh-huh.
Finish your damn business or come back tomorrow.
Come on, I believe.
You're still alive.
I believe. I don't know, I'm gonna have time. 45 or 50, I forget. Take the books. Take the bike. Any special jobs?
You better take the
2 kilometers.
jackass. Don't
Right,
pay
there we
me.
go. We're good. We did it. We don't have to do any exploits either. We'll have tier 2 tomorrow. Let's redeem that reward. You get 5,000 XP for completing tier 1 in addition to the actual reward. Let's see. 2 forge heads.
We're closed, so fuck off.
And there we go. And we have our bicycle, which looks different and has storage, and that's why we want it more than anything. Got almost enough money to buy a piece of armor now, so that's nice. We make pipe batons at quality 5. I probably should actually do that, eh? Pipe baton. Oh, it doesn't take glue anymore. Well, still. Let's go make one then. Glorious. A fantastically optimized first couple of days there. The posture on the bike there. Interesting change. Is that more accurate? I think that would be better for cycling aerodynamically. So yeah, just have to quietly get back to base here. So that bicycle's going to speed us up quite a bit, and it's the first thing I always go for quest-wise. It's why I rush right through tier 1. Let's see, can I make a pipe baton at level 5? Let's see, pipes, leather, pipe baton, level 5. Great. That's going to be a decent upgrade. We're going from 13 damage to 16 damage, or 25 to 28, so that's solid. Gets more fuel apparently. And we'll have some food and water for tomorrow at least. So, quest time. We need 100 forged iron. That's going to take a hot minute, but we can probably do that soon enough. Clay and the iron, and I could also smelt. I've got 1 armor part. Ooh, we should try and make an armor piece. Let's see. Nerdy is the one that would be specialized for my character. So you got reduced fall damage, increased damage with intellect-based weapons. So that's batons and turrets. XP boost, or the thing that gives you a slight chance at getting more skill points per magazine. The thing about this one is it's only 10% at level 1. And all of these armor pieces are worth the same armor, despite the nerd outfit covering 80% of your body. So there's really no rush to get the main chest piece, which is kind of stupid, but like just go with it. So maybe we should get the nerd goggles for what I have to guess is 2% more XP, but hey, it's a small increase and it's a better armor as well. But this is heavy armor, so we have to watch out for that. Or actually, because it's heavy armor and I'm not doing a strength build, do I even want to actually wear nerd armor? Is that what I want to wear? I'd probably at least want the gloves for the damage boost, but is the completion bonus worth it to me? The tools and weapons degrading slower? I don't think it actually is, so we might want to get the nerd gloves so that I can have intellect damage boost and then go for something else on the body. I'm not sure what we would go for. So let's say outfit, and then we can go through them all. So assassin gives you sneak effectiveness, athletic, max health, that could be good. That is light armor as well. That would be a nice starter one. Biker outfit increases your max health for medium armor, so you could get even better there. Commando, critical injury recovery. Enforcer's crit resist. Farmer is harvesting. What do I want then? Something light or medium for the early game here to keep me nice and moving. Reducing encumbrance would be nice for the lumberjack outfit, maybe. Especially something that would be good in the first point, rather than something that only becomes good much later on in the game. I'm thinking the light armor that increases your health might be the best bet, the athletic outfit, just as a starting one. So let's see if I can make an armor crafting piece. You need sewing kits and an armor part. Oh, we need to turn that into a piece of duct tape, 1 second. So duct tape, armor crafting kit, and then does the athletic armor need cloth? It does. What's the other effects, just in case I want to do something else? Food and drugs cost less, could be useful. Max stamina could be useful. Increases run speed. Not that useful now that I have a bike. So let's... Oh, I'm an idiot. You need a workbench. I didn't see that. Alright, so that is the absolute top priority then, because they all need a workbench. Interesting. Well, that's probably good, because we want to wait until we have a higher level anyway, to get the better ones, because the boosts start to become much more effective at like 3, 4, and 5, compared to 1, because like level 1 you get like a 2% boost or something like that, so we could wait. I'm only 1 book away from workbenches, so we aren't too far from workbenches. I'm annoyed I went through all that, and I don't actually have the ability to do anything with it yet, though. It's fine. Let's get some forged iron crafting, because I will need that for the workbench and for the challenge. How much iron does 1 iron equal again? 1 to 1. So forged iron requires 12, so that's only 10. I need 1,200 iron, so we might have to do some mining. Let me drink some water. In the morning, we'll continue on with tier 2. I probably won't bother to go 2.6 kilometers to see Jen, and we'll see if we can go through the crafting challenges a little bit. We're not going to get to like chemistry stations and cement mixers, that's for sure, but we could do some of this. But that'll all have to wait for the next episode. Remember, my patrons and members get early access to the next episode if that interests you. If not, don't worry about it, just enjoy the videos. They'll be out tomorrow anyway. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.